Everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. And we welcome people from every corner of the world because that's what we're about. Just unity. And we don't see any difference in people, no matter where they come from, what gender they are, what their background is, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, and we recognize that you're all unique and so of equal value to our community, all part of one big family of humanity. And that's our non-separatist ideology. We don't separate people. We just say, okay, everybody's a human being, part of one big family. Right. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there for most of the duration because that's where we get most of the comments. And I'm going to make sure my speakers are off before we go there, because when we get to Facebook, we can get feedback. But before I go, let's have a look in YouTube and see who we've got in. We've got Lewis in from Portugal saying hi to everybody. Okay. Yeah, I'm just here to bring you the updates. It's a little bit quiet with it being still the festive season, but we do have a little bit that's going on. And we've got Sam in from Nigeria. Are you from Nigeria, Sam? Saying good evening to us and the Wisa family. Also on YouTube. Right, let's head over to Facebook. We'll see what's going on over there. When I get to Facebook, I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And we're looking then for the 27th. Yeah. And if I click the panel, and we do, it in from Southern. So, wherever you are watching from, whatever time of day it is, you're very welcome. If you're watching the replay, you're very welcome. It's just good to have you here. We have people from all over the world, and I see new members coming in from different countries every day. We also take out quite a number of people from different countries every day. People that join up, don't know what we're about, and they say, "Oh, KYC, I'm not doing that," and so they never log in again. They never bother. And the people that haven't logged in for 2 months, we say, okay, they're not interested, and we take them out of the database. So we'll have quite a number of people we remove. We always have quite a number of people that register as new members as well. So we get a balance. Sometimes we have more that we take out. Sometimes we have more that come in. Right. We will be getting started in just a few, I won't say a few seconds because it might be a minute, while I explain that we're going to have a little prayer, very short, and it's to help us find true happiness in life, because that is what everybody seeks. Everybody wants to be happy. And anything else you seek is because you feel it's going to make you happier. It might be money, might be a relationship, might be a house, it might be a holiday, it might be a change of job, whatever it is, it's all to do with being happy. And true happiness that you find can't be bought. There are people that have got a lot of money and they're still not happy. They're still missing something. They're searching for something and they don't know what it is. And it can only be found through loving service to others. And once you get on that path and you are going out there being of loving service to as many people as you can be, without the thought of reward, everything that you want and need in life will start to be attracted to you. It'll flow to you. You won't have to be chasing about all the time, trying to make a bit of money so that you can pay off your debts or buy that thing or pay for the kids' education, or put food on the table, whatever it is, the more you chase after things like that, the harder they are to catch. They tend to run away from you. So, life in loving service, and instead of chasing things, they chase you. Okay, so that's what our little prayer's about. We're going to have that now, and then we'll follow that with a little affirmation, which will help us maintain that non-separatist ideology we have, which I talked about before, where we just see everybody as a human being. We don't pigeonhole them because of gender or colour or creed or language or age or any other reason. We just see everyone as a human being. Deep down inside, everybody is just a loving person. We sometimes have a veneer we don't like to be thought of in that way. It may be a bit soft. Um, but deep down, that's what everybody is about. Okay, so let's have that little prayer, then we'll have that affirmation, then we'll get on with things, and then people can go about their business, whatever it is, enjoying themselves, because most people are still in the festive spirit, enjoying themselves and partying and having fun. Okay, so here's our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. Through service, attracts into their life true happiness, everything that they want and need. Amen. And our affirmation, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven. Free us all from divisive harmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, I see we've got Richard in as well from Devon, not far away. It's wet and windy here in the UK at the moment. Um, Down here it is anyway. I imagine it's pretty wet and windy most places. I know that there are some reports of people getting abandoned in cars and things stuck because of bad weather up in Scotland. So that there are some parts that are having it a lot worse than we're getting it here. But it is just wet and windy. No serious mishaps in this part of the world, in North Cornwall. Okay, not much to tell you really. Development, we are working on the 777 plan. It's going to take another couple of weeks probably before we are ready to thoroughly test and launch that. Um, the shareholder plan is being worked on independently. That'll be also another couple of weeks before that is ready to test and be finalised and up there. So we're looking at hopefully around about the middle of January for both of those plans, and they're both new to We Share Abundance, and they will going forward form the root of We Share Abundance, because the shareholder plan withdrawals from your shareholder wallets, where we give our members currency every month. You get more if you log in every day. The ways that you can enhance the amount that you get. But we give everybody some of our currency every month. But that is built into a reserve for it's your legacy, if you like, for the future, not only for yourself but for generations to come because we are a nation, we're not a business opportunity. But within our nation, we have business opportunities, and the Sharehope Plan has a business opportunity attached to it, which can be very lucrative if you're prepared to put in a little bit of effort. The 777 plan is also um, a new innovation. It's a single payment plan, not a subscription, and you can get started for as little as $5, although it's recommended, if you can afford it, to get started with a little bit more. Most people start with at least $35. Um, and excuse me, I'm up to about 100 and I don't know what the figure is now, 100 and it's less than 150, I think. Somewhere between 35 and 150 is where most people position themselves initially. And of course, you have advantages that the more you are able to put in, it gives you an advantage over not having as much to put in. It needn't be drastic. The main thing that you will find is that it doesn't matter really where you start as long as you persist and put in consistent activity. Help people get started with you in your business, and you'll find that you will grow, um, both in stature, in personal development, and your income will follow. Okay, it's all about that loving service to others. It's all about helping people. Right. So those are both being developed. Today, I didn't really want to do it, but I did pull Devyani off the 777 plan for a short while because I noticed that when a um, a login ad is declined, the credits that you allocated to the ad weren't being restored to you. Well, actually, I noticed yesterday, but I mentioned it to Devyani today because it was too late yesterday. And of course, that's not right. We haven't gone back through everything. So if any of you have lost credit through looking ads that have been declined because they didn't display or whatever else reason there might have been, and you've lost credits, put in a support ticket and we'll sort it out for you. I don't think there will be too many, but potentially there are some. I found it because I put an advert in and I'd made a mess of it, and I thought, oh no. And I declined it, and I thought, but they've not credited me back. So that has been corrected, but not retrospectively. We couldn't go back all the way through and see what's happened. But anybody that has felt, I mean, we've not had support tickets about it, so maybe it's not happened to people, they've not noticed. But if you do know of a situation where you've lost credits, put in a support ticket and we'll get it sorted out for you. I spent a little bit of time today on, I always spend time doing routine things, and the routine things take several hours. But I like to try and get involved in doing other things. I'm still not caught up with my affiliate marketing campaigns and things, but I did do a video for the, what's it called, Word of Mine program, because the video that's out there, whilst it may excite people more than my video, It's a bit hypey, and I'm not sure it's really accurate. It talks about 5 days for this and 5 days for that, and there's no way that most people are going to get whatever they're talking about in 5 days. So I just wanted to do something that really explained how the plan worked without any hype, because it doesn't need hype. It's not going to make you rich overnight. It's not going to pay you um, twice as much as you put in passively within a few days or whatever. But it is a very solid plan. In fact, it's very, very similar to the ShareHope plan that we're putting in the way that it's split into three different ways that you get paid from what comes in. There is the passive side, there is the personal matrix side, and there is the referral bonus. And our ShareHope plan has those three elements as well. We also have fourth element, which is the withdrawals from the ShareHope wallet. Excuse me. And so we have a fourth division of the money that comes in, and ours is a subscription. It's only $10, but it is a subscription, as opposed to there's a higher fee for the word of mine. That's $65, and it's on a smart contract based around the BNB token, which is a good solid token. It all works automatically, and it's pretty powerful. But it's not going to make you a millionaire overnight. But it is worth getting into. It is a single payment plan, and eventually you will make money with that program. If you're prepared to go out and refer others, you can get into profit fairly quickly. You do need to refer, well, you get $17 basically for referring somebody on your first level. So if you refer 4 people, it'll just put you into a slight profit immediately. If everybody refers 4 people, you make an awful lot of money. But 4 people will put you in profit. 4 people is 4 times 17 is $68. Your cost is 65 plus a few cents that you'll be charged in gas fees when you buy the package. So you want to get out there and get at least 4 people in, and then do it again. Just keep going with these plans. Persistence and patience. The more you build, the greater your income will be. The more you help the people that you bring in, the greater your income will be. With the word of mine, once you get in, you will eventually. It could happen quickly if the plan grows fast. It's not even launched yet. It's only been out for about 7 days, I think. Its official launch is going to be around about January the 5th, I think they're planning. And if it grows quickly, then you will get $75 in addition, and that will keep repeating, but it will, in all likelihood, take longer and longer each time. After a short while, anyway, if the plan takes off and it speeds up, you may find that you're getting those $75 faster and faster, but eventually they will slow down and they'll take longer and longer. To get just $75 once is pretty good, and it will just keep repeating. Okay, I did as I say, a video to help you understand that without the hype. And it's going okay for us with our account. When I say us, that is We Share Abundance. And I'll just have a look now and see what we're at. We put in $65 plus the gas, and we've got 210. So we're about $145 or thereabouts in profit at the moment. We have referred how many? 21 people, it says. And we've got 3 people on level 2. So there you go. It's all automatic. Your payments go automatically into your wallet. It's all peer to peer. As soon as you refer somebody, the cash gets split up into those different pools, and you get your commissions and everything pretty much instantly. So it's well thought out. It is not a Ponzi. It is not a scam or anything. It's a good little program that you can get involved in for a one time at $65 or thereabouts. Let's say 66, because there will be a little bit of fees. Okay. So that video is there. It's been emailed out. It's also in your inbox. Other than that, there's not an awful lot of progress I've made anywhere else. Still trying to get up to speed after taking the day off. I should never have taken the day off, which I did pretty much on Christmas Day. I only worked about, I don't know, Christmas Day, I probably only worked about 4 hours. I usually work 14, and I'm trying to get back up to speed, and I'm finding it difficult. However, we'll get there. We've got Peter Kingston in as well. Peter Kingston from, I know the name. I should know where you're from, Peter, but my memory is not serving me well at the moment. But anyway, it's lovely to see you. I do know Peter Kingston, Kettering, I think. Kettering in the UK, from memory. I don't think we've seen you for a while, but it's good to have you around and to see you. And happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy New Year, whatever. Okay. Kettering, yeah, okay, it's just come up there, Kettering. What else? What else? Let me check in the app, because we've got Lewis in there, we've got Sam in, and let's see if we've got any question. Yeah, we've got a question. Graham, can you please tell us some of the programs that are paying members, e.g. Inertix, Infinity, and others? Inertix, I don't think is paying. I doubt whether it will ever pay. If it does, we'll be in clover. Our account there is now up to over $2.5 million. I think it's likely that hell will freeze over before we get anything from it. Infinity, I presume you mean Beyond Infinity. That seems to be going well. The test will come when they have to deliver all these cars, because that's going to be a huge expense. And that's going to start next, I think, towards the end of April. Is the first cars will be delivered to people. So April and May is going to be a testing period. We're going to see what happens with that program. But at the moment, any withdrawals are being paid very promptly, and everything seems to be going well. I just talked about the new program that we're in. What we've got to do really in 2024 is get away from all these get rich quick plans, because none of them are working. Even the ones that are honest have fallen by the wayside for various reasons: staff dishonesty, um, economies of scale turning into diminishing returns, and the ones that are honest are few and far between. Um, the one that they're quite open about when they started, Echo One, is doing pretty well. We didn't have any, but we only put $100 in. But Echo One is doing reasonably, and when they started, they said, "Not sure how long we'll be able to keep it for. We're pretty sure it'll last for 11 months." Um, they are running it well. It is pretty solid. That is something that you might want to get into. There are a few that are still around paying. Um, what are they called? Uh, oh, I'm in the wrong browser. That's why I can't find them. Just a minute. Uh, yeah, Echo One. I think is in the downline builder. I'll have to check and update the multiple income streams for you. There's a program called Bavaris, which I speculated in with $100. Um, I have withdrawn some, I think. Uh, it's not showing there. I'm pretty sure I did withdraw $27. I've got a feeling. I can't see it anywhere there. Put 100 in. I think I've withdrawn 27. My balance is at the moment 12.75. I'm not sure whether it's a Ponzi or not, so I've not pushed it at all. There's another one called Max Capital, which is um, I've not made any withdrawals from it, but we only started with, I can't remember what we started with, $10, something like that. No, we didn't. We started with $100 in Max Capital as well. Um, not made any withdrawals. Yes, I did. I think I did make a withdrawal. I think we've had $51 back out of that. So I think we're 49 in the hole, but we have 150 earning 4% a day for 4 days. Okay. Um, there are various plans. None of them are safe, and really we should be looking at moving away from them and getting into solider types of plans like our own 777, the Sharehope plan when they launch, the the Word of Mind um, is fine, and of course there is Dave Wood's new plan, um, which will be launching towards the end of January or early February of next year. We still don't really know how that is going to work, but he does say that you won't have to buy the product to make money with it, which is a good thing because apparently the product is going to cost five figures. So that's anything from $10,000 upwards. How much commission you'll get on that? No idea. I do know that they have a sales team in place now. The way they sell this currently without affiliates is they do a little bit of their own advertising. People respond to the advert. They have a telesales team that talk to people and get them involved. And they're doing $5 million a month in sales without an affiliate plan. How well will the affiliate plan work? Everything else, as I say, nobody really knows. But you can't lose anything by getting registered for that now. It puts you in the loop. You can always decline if you don't like it later on. You don't have to do anything. But if it works as a free affiliate program where all you do is put your prospects into the top of the funnel and the sales team handle the sales for you and get you the conversion, and you get paid a commission, it will be very, very good. Okay. Um, but um, concentrate on We Share Abundance. Build your We Share Abundance. That is going to be really powerful in 2024 with those two programs. I see Sam says Inertic some time ago encouraged members to make withdrawal on the Telegram group. I don't know whether it is still open. I don't know whether they are paying withdrawals. My feeling is they're going to want you to put money in to get money out, and that is not ideal. I can't imagine that they're going to pay us $2.5 million because our account is over $2.5 million now. I can't see that happening. If it does, fine, but I doubt it. We've got some more in Facebook. Let me just have a look. We've got somebody from the Bahamas. I've got a feeling that might be Michael. Yeah, it is Michael saying hello from the Bahamas. Merry Christmas to Cody. That's for those of you who don't know, that's my boxer dog. And a happy new year. Yeah, thank you for your good wishes, Michael, to everybody, and same to you. Richard says I put 240 into Echo One. I've made two withdrawals, $108.30 withdrawals now in Litecoin rather than Bitcoin. Yeah, they did change. They were paying everything in Bitcoin, but they changed it to Litecoin. Correct. So you're still in the hole a little bit, Richard, but you're not doing too bad. If you've got a total of $108 you've withdrawn. We withdrew something actually from Echo One, but it was based on referrals because I can't remember what the figures were now. Let me see if I can just pull it up. Echo One is probably the best bet in the third-party plans we have. There are other plans that are sort of genuine plans, not get rich quick. And one of them is Rockstar Club, and the other is my favourite one, which is Saving a Child, because that one you can, if you can afford it, put in $12 and I think it's $12.95 or something like that, and just treat it as a donation to the charities that they support, and promote it to spread the word about what it's all about. And if you make money, great. And if you don't, you feel good about just helping those charities that are stopping child trafficking and all this sort of stuff. Another good one, of course, is Live Good. They've put in nearly $1 billion. I don't know how far they've got with that. They were after $1 million by the end of this month. They'll be very, very close to that. And that's in just about a year, 1 million paid members. That is a pretty good record. And you've got to persist with any of these plans. You can't just go for a week or two, or a month or 2 months, and then drop out. You will lose out by doing that. You'll be on the next. It's the sort of butterfly syndrome, flitting from one shiny object to the next, and never making any of them pay. You've got to stick with them. And there are people that joined Live Good that dropped out, and they're still doing it, and they were in prime position in the matrix, and they're losing out because the people that would be paid put in underneath them eventually, as the matrix fills, they won't get. If they rejoin, they won't be in that same position. They'll be down at the bottom. And the same applies to anything. But let me see if I can find that one. Echo 1. Here we go. Oh, we withdrew $67.45. We put in 100, so we're 32.55 still in the hole at the moment. 32.55, but we've got $38.74 in our balance at the moment, so we could break even with that by withdrawing it. You can only withdraw on the weekend. We've actually, with a $100 deposit, earned $52, which is pretty good in a relatively short space of time to earn $52 on a $100 deposit. It is the best passive income plan that I know of, but you're better if you refer others. I hope that's answered your question anyway, Sam. And you got a bit of further information from Richard there as well. Let's get back into the app and just see if there's anything else there. Inertix, I think, is going to turn out to be a scam. I've got to be honest, I think it is. They were paying withdrawals on your referrals when they first started, and they stopped that. I think you'll find it very difficult to get any money out and make a profit with it. I think it's a dead duck, but it's still there. We'll wait and see what happens. If we get a lot of people that are withdrawing a lot of money, then okay, we'll have a look at it again. At the moment, we're just keeping it ticking over. We'll see what happens. That really is all the updates. I've not given you the numbers, have I? The numbers are, we had a net increase of 2 in our registered members to 40,473. Our active member count is up by 18. This is in the last 24 hours, 4,024. Multiply Weezer, we had 1 new member that bought advertising. How about that? That's the first we've had for a long time. But that members that have bought advertising count is up by 1. The actual registered members didn't change. But the bonus pool went up by another $10,309.70 just from logging in and getting that revenue share. And I think that's everything I've got for you, and I don't see any more questions. So you'll all be able to get off and carry on enjoying the festivities. There's some football being played tonight, I think, as well. So those of you that are football fans, you'll be able to get there and watch the football. I'm going to leave you now. And if you leave me now, you take away the very heart of me. Anyway, I am going, and I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until we get out there, enjoy the festivities, but mix them with a little bit of service. Help people get started in We Share Abundance or in any of our third-party plans. Give away a few soap coupons as Christmas presents. Okay, do whatever you can. God bless you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Till then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.